All right, guys. So now we're going to talk about list. So list, if you're coming from JavaScript or any other programming language, usually they call it arrays. Okay. In Python, they just call it a list, which in reality, an array is just a list of items. Okay. So it makes sense. All right. So we're going to say in here, I'm just going to put in a comment just to let you guys know we're working on list. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create a variable and we're going to say my list. Okay, and we're gonna come here and say my list, and then we're gonna say brackets, and then inside of here we're gonna put in a, well, the letter A, then we're gonna say letter B, letter C, letter D, okay, and the letter E. All right, now if we're gonna come here, we're gonna print this out. We're gonna say print my list. Okay, we run that and do it one time. And as you can see, that's our list. Okay, now let's say I wanted to get access to letter C. Okay, we kind of went over this before when we was talking about strings, but now you're gonna see it more in action with a list. Okay, so we're gonna come here and use indexes. So let's say I wanted to get the letter C. All right, now remember we have to count the indexes. We could say, hey, it starts with 0, so we say 0, 1, 2. So if we come here and we say square brackets and we put the number 2, when we print it, it gives us the letter C. All right, now if I come here, I wanted to get the letter E. So we got 2, 3, 4. So now I could come here and say 4. All right. Gonna give me the letter E. Now, if I want to say, I want to start from the end, I could literally come here and say -1. Okay. And that will also give me E. If I wanted to get C, I could say -1, -2, -3. And then that will give me the letter C. Okay. We also seen this before where we say, let's say 2 and then colon, and that basically returns us C, D, E. All right. Now, if I wanted to get C, D, I could say 2 and 4, and that will return back C, D. All right. So now let's say I wanted to change the letter C for the number 55. How would I do that? This is actually pretty easy. I could come here and say something like this, like my list, and then I will put in the index. So it's 2, and I will say, so 2 is equal to 55. And then now, when I come here and I print out my list, you're going to see what happens. As you can see, AB55. So we pretty much changed whatever was inside of that index of 2, we changed it to 55. We could do the same thing here. Let me copy this again. And I'm going to change, let's say 4. I'm going to change 4 for 100. Okay. Come here, run that. As you can see, it says AB55D100. Now, I want to make sure that you guys understand that we can put any type of data type inside of a list. We can even put a list inside of a list. So we could come here and say, okay, cool, we have, this is the list. And then inside of it, we're going to put in another list. So we put in another bracket and we're going to say something like 34, 56, well, 54, 76, and 9. All right. And when we run this, you can see that is AB55D 100, 34, 54, 76, and 9. But as you can see, that's actually a list inside of the list. Now, how can we access that? Right. So now this is like multi-dimensional list. Right. It's like arrays inside of arrays, list inside of a list. How can we get access to that? Well, very simple. We could say, hey, I want to get access to this list. So we know that basically the E is the fourth index, and we basically say, hey, I want to get access to the fifth one. So I'm gonna say like that. 5. We take this, copy it, paste it here, and when we run this, sometimes this thing be going slow. So okay, so 34, 54, 76, and 9. All right. So now let's say I wanted to get access to the number 76. How would I do this? Then I will come here and put in another bracket, right? And then I will say, hey, I'm using the my list, okay? And then I'm using the index 5, which is this. And then inside of that index, I want to use the number 76. So we say 0, 1, 2. So then I will put here 2. Okay? Print that out. And it says 76. What happens if we go in and we have another list inside of a list? We do the same thing. So if I come here and I say, instead of 9, I'm going to put in another list. All right? I'm going to say something like 56, 22, and 77. If I wanted to get access to this this fourth list that's inside, right? We could come here and say like this, 3, right? Let me print that out. Okay, and you see 56, 22, 77. So if I wanted to just get 77, I will have to come here and put in another brackets and say, give me the second index. So it's 0, 1, 2. For some reason, a lot of people have issues with multiple dimension list and multi-dimensional arrays, etc. Right? You could call it whatever you want. But it's very simple. Okay, let's break it down one more time, just because I know people usually have issues with this. So this is the list. Okay, this is the first list. All right. So we're saying 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we wanted to access that other list that's inside of it. So that's why we got the fifth index. Okay. And then inside of this fifth index, there's a list, and we wanted to get the third list, which with the third index inside of it, which was holding a list. So we say, okay, so this is here, right? And now we say 0, 1, 2, and then 3, which is this list here. And then that's why we say the third, right? And then now we wanted to get access to 77. So we say 0, 1, 2. So to get access to 77, that's why we added the 2. All right. So I'm just breaking it down for the people that sometimes they get lost in this. All right. So just to make it simple for you guys, and remember this, you can put any type of data type inside of a list. All right. So I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.